Hello viewers and welcome to a bit more of the Crew Wild Run. So I installed it last night and all this is really is I was driving to the first sort of different summit I've been to. Driving to a summit but a different one to the ones we've seen in the previews so far, and I thought why not just film the drive on the way there rather than fast travel. I just wanted to see the environments and the new weather conditions, and you'll see a varied range of look and feel as we drive through this video. No rain, but certainly sort of wet sort of tarmac and different sort of lighting and everything else as we drive through. Running very smoothly, perfect 60 frames in dry conditions, so as I mentioned in the previous video, as soon as it rains I get a massive drop in frame rate, and that's something I'll look into down the line next week, something like that. You know, it's been offered to me on the comments here a way of potentially fixing that. I'm going to look into that. So far so good then. So what do we have then? Well, obviously cockpit cam's always good fun on here. It's nice to see. Handling wise, I have to admit I don't notice a big difference with the handling with the wheel as I did with the controller playing on the Gamescom build. I noticed the Ferrari there was handling much more fluidly. Can't say I've noticed a big difference here with this Nissan GT-R I'm driving here. Audio wise, I'm still getting a slight sort of echo on the audio. It's not as intense in car as it was. Something's up with the audio and I'm going to test it again. I don't have the console version to compare it against to see if it's just the PC, but certainly there's a strange sort of sound to it. It's not natural. It was more natural before, and the in-car sounds a lot louder on this video than it was when I was playing. Just sound isn't quite there for some reason. I didn't mind it in the original Crew. Now in the original Crew I enjoyed these driving elements, driving around. I personally had a lot of fun just exploring the map. You know, there's lots of traffic as you can see. The city has a lot of life to it. You know, the map has a lot of detail packed in there. I didn't notice the detail popping in as much on this video as I did on the beta build myself, but as for the wheel and pad, I'm going to talk about that in another video when I actually get to the summit. But cut a long story short, I am finding it much easier with a pad when it comes to the new Wild Run sort of gameplay modes. I do find that, you know, Monster Truck you can spin with the stick, just lots of little things. It just seem to be much easier with the controller than they are with the wheel. As ever though, just driving around these roads, I mean the environments are really nice. I'm just cutting my way through the traffic there. I actually didn't realise how far I had to go. It took slightly longer to get there than I was expecting, but it's a nice drive. And every now and again you see those challenges come up. Some of them I'll accept and have a quick go on, some of them I won't. This is a stock car, R34 Skyline. It's not the quickest, so you need quicker cars to get some of these challenges. If you had some of the off-road option here, you're probably a bit quicker, powered up. But either way, that's all I would have a go. Regarding input lag, there is a bit of input lag for me. You'll see I'm dealing with a fair bit of input lag, and of course then there's that moving cockpit. Despite changing it in the options, it doesn't seem to make a great deal of difference in cutting the turning, but it's certainly better than it was. And other than that, really, I'm just going to go on and have a drive, but I wanted to just share some initial impressions. So first things first, yeah, it's looking like it's running better. You do still see some pop-in on the trees and detail here and there. I'm running on high detail, not ultra, keeping the frame rate up at the moment. And as I say, on a future video, I'll be looking at the wheel sort of usage, how well it works on the new Wild Run tasks, and just generally looking at improving the frame rate and the weather, and exploring it ever more. So that's it from me for now on this. I'm going to leave you now with just my driving as I attempt to reach my destination, and there'll be more from me very soon.